Hey guys, Dan Hood here. Um, got some things going on later today, so the wife and the kids have headed out to do a few things. Um, when they get back, we'll go do more. While I was waiting for several things to finish at the house, you always pop down into the shop to spend a few minutes while you wait. Um, I don't know about you guys, but I love working with wood, you know, naturals, stuff like that. Um, well, I love working with any material, but wood is where I come back to find my peace, if you will, because it's what I know and understand the best, and I've been working it. I mean, my dad had me helping him with, nailing 2x4s and whatnot. I mean, I was still in diapers, uh, you know, 3, 4 years old. I started young, done the same with my kids, although they don't show as much interest as I did as a kid. But anyway, I believe this is a local maple tree, if I'm not mistaken. My son and I were out on a hike, and he's a natural fork finder, boy. I mean, he's like radar, and he finds these natural forks laying on the ground and wants me to cut them with my saw and take them back to the car. Well, anyway, sometimes you just get one where all you have to do is scrape off the bark, shave a little here and there, and it's ready to go, except for sanding and polishing. That's what this one is. Now I'll pull it back closer to me so you get perspective of the size. Okay, put it against my hand. You can see it's a little longer than the palm of my hand. Palm of my hand is about 4.5 to 5 inches across, so it's about 6 inches tall. It's got a nice ergo curve to it. Also got, you notice it's got a flare, almost got a little bit of a reaper-esque handle to it. Um, it's got the forks leaning back, which I always love. Some people like to hold these like this. You can hold it like this so that the forks lean forward when you're pulling. I've done that too. You can also hold it like this, okay? Which makes the forks, when you hold it out like this, it makes the forks almost upright when you're pulling. I've shot both ways. I love it. I love it both ways. Um, the one thing I do love the most is, like I said, the reaper, the kind of the reaper curve, or this kind of curve here. That sits so nice on the hand. For those of you who have ever held a reaper and anything like it, sits so nice on the hand. So I tend to hold it with the curve going away from my palm. As you can see, let me see if I can show this. It sits in the hand pretty well. Comes back, rests against the palm. I had to make sure that was rounded and smooth when I realized where it was hitting. I rounded it a little more. The colors has a couple of cracks, and I don't know about you guys, for naturals like this, if there's a crack that doesn't really matter, I just leave it. But because this one was so big, you can see it's a pretty big crack. That whole black line was open. Uh, I just keep dribbling super glue in it. Anytime I go down into the shop, grab the super glue, put another dribble in, just leave it there. And then once it's finally topped off and everything and ready for sanding, I sand it up. But anyway, natural pickle fork. I started to make this a bigger one, but you know how nature is. You get in and you start finding things. Well, up to about here on this fork had seen so much dry rot you couldn't do anything, so I kept cutting till I ran out of dry rot and just a touch more. And then I was like, well, that's a short little fork, so I went over here and cut the same. And then I started looking at it and said, oh man, that's going to be a beautiful pickle fork. So anyway, one more natural to add, because for those of you who don't know, you remember about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I posted a natural. It's already ran away to the next home. So anyway, somebody told me, stop posting your naturals and they won't run away. Man, I'm not like that. You guys like them, call me up. We'll try and trade, whatever. We'll try to work something out. As long as you guys enjoy the slingshots when you get them, that's my main goal, and that I can keep funding or keep supplying my hobby with more materials to build and a little money to go to these competitions and shoot. Take care, guys. Have a good one.